Salut pour tous e soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Adesanete. We are talking about the possibility of generating carbon credits from the production and usage of industrial timber in tropical countries. Industrial timber used in construction or in furniture, it holds the atmospheric CO2 for over 100 years. It generates jobs and incomes through its production chain, therefore contributing to the SDG 2030 goals, and it can generate credits from the voluntary and regulated carbon market. And then we start talking about this production chain of the industrial timber and how it is important in order to take advantage of the excess of CO2 which is being produced by tropical forests right now. So we are having an excess of CO2 in the atmosphere, and this drives an increase on net primary productivity of all vegetables in the planet. So what we see is that a proportion of the increase of CO2 in the atmosphere is translated automatically into an increase on net primary productivity of vegetables. In the tropical areas where we have 40% of CO2 increase, we should have 27% of increase in productivity. So 65% of each ton of CO2 which is put into the atmosphere becomes biomass in the forest. And in the tropical forests, this excess on biomass is not being used by the society. So what happens is that the excess of biomass get deposited on carbon soil, on forest soils, and this in spread infectious disease. Therefore, we have over the last 40 years from tropical forests, all epidemics and pandemics we had in the planet, they were a result of this excess of biomass which is rotten in the tropical forest sites. And also now we are having huge forest fires spreading all over South America and all over the world. This is again the result of this excess of biomass which is left on the forest, and it burns or it rottens. And we can generate carbon credits by intensifying the forest management and turn those products into industrial timber. So that's what we will be talking about in our next chapters, how you can use this excess of biomass instead of burning or rotting the forest to generate jobs, incomes, and carbon credits. Follow us to learn more. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Adesanete, Futuras Ami Africano.